this is Gavin Phillips with LayerCake. Today I'll be showing you how the Wedding Album Designer Collection will increase your profits, save you time, and set you apart from the competition. Let's open up Bridge and see what you receive. 30 customizable layered TIFF backgrounds for your layouts. Great variety here of different layouts for you to choose from. Over 150 accents. Accents are perfectly masked religious symbols, stained glass, rings, a whole variety of different objects that you can literally just drag and drop into your layouts. Frames for your photographs. Ornaments are flowery graphics that you use to dress up your layouts, and I'm going to be showing you how one of those works in a moment. And wedding phrases. Our wedding day, I love you, I do. So let's minimize Bridge, and I'll show you how all this works together with your 48 custom Photoshop actions that greatly speed up your workflow. So let's minimize this layout and start with a new background here. As we can see in the layers, you can turn off the flowers in there if you don't want them. I'm going to bring up my images, drag this one in, and this is where the actions are really useful. You've got 48 actions that are all organized in these headers here, so it's easy to find what you're looking for. The first thing I want to do here is I'm just going to reduce the opacity a little bit, make the image a little bit bigger. Then we're going to move this down a little bit and across. There we go. Now I'm going to use the feather erase tool. This is a really handy little tool here. It allows you to get rid of any hard edges and blend this perfectly in with the rest of your elements. And by the way, all the techniques you see here in Photoshop and more are covered in your concise movie tutorials that are included. We also offer regular free live webinars as well as phone and email support, of course. So let's bring in another photo here. Bring that down. Bring in some other elements, some stained glass. We'll bring them to the top. And I'm going to make this transparent and maybe try some layer blending modes here. Yeah, I think the soft light works better. And we'll reduce the size of it as well. There we go. Now we'll put a frame around our final couple here. You can see how these actions really save you a lot of time and effort. Now the final thing I'm going to bring in here is the phrase, and a good idea is just to drag this from the layers. I'm going to turn the auto select off so we can position it and make it a little bit smaller. Control or Command T, make it a bit smaller there, bring it in here and go back to our actions at the bottom here. You'll see a lot of different font colors that we can flip-flop between and see which one works best. I like the beige there, and of course the green will work, but we'll stick with the beige. So, and there we go, we're done with that layout. So let's go ahead and minimize this one, bring up a different background here and a different photo. Now the first thing I'm going to do is increase the size of the photograph, bump it up a little bit and reposition it there. Okay, now we'll bring up our favorites here, bring up a different frame, drop that in and resize it. Control or Command T. Just need to move it over a little bit here. And what you can also do is with the drop shadow on the frame, you can change that around too if you want a smaller drop shadow, and you can customize it if you want to get into the layers here and get exactly the way you want it. We do get into more of this in your custom movie tutorials as well. So we're finished with that layout. So let's do one final layout. We'll bring up a different background, bring in some different images here. I'm going to increase this, the size of this a little bit, and turn it into sepia. And we'll give it a different kind of border. There we go, that one works fine. Now we'll do the same with this one. I'm going to turn that off, the background area here, a part of the background. And we will tilt, see if that works, tilting it left a little bit, and doing the same thing. We'll turn that to sepia as well. So you see how effortless this workflow is with these actions, moving things around. There we go. And I mentioned the little ornaments before, and I'm going to bring in another phrase here as well, but these little ornaments are pretty cool. I'm just going to put I love you down there, and then we'll go on the ornament and bring that up here. Just resize it a little bit, turn it. And let's put, you can turn the ornament into different colors here. Green, gold might look good, black. And we'll go back to I love you and change beige might look good, and we'll just resize it a little bit and move it across here. And there we go, we're finished with that layout. So we finished up with that one. Here's another example, our first dance. It's a really nice background there. So you can see how all these custom backgrounds, accents, wedding phrases, ornaments, Photoshop actions, etc. work together for you to enable you to create your own signature wedding albums. Wedding Album Designer by By-LayerCake has just been released to the market. You have a choice of 3 packages with up to 40% off in your introductory offer that ends in a few days. Please see the website for all details. My name is Gavin Phillips, Gavin at photoeffects.biz. Thank you.